hello everybody and welcome back to another stream of the G Gamer 101 with another Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 career mode stream. Hopefully you're all doing well. Let me just adjust my mic so it gets a bit louder so you guys can all hear me. So anyway, hopefully you guys are all doing really well. And yeah, we're just gonna go ahead, just do a few flights. Obviously there hasn't been too much of an update. We'll discuss that in just a minute. But yeah, it will be good. So let's just go ahead and start in our career mode. So here we are. Let's go to career mode. Hopefully the lag won't be as good today. And yeah, we'll see how we do. Obviously we've got our lovely setup here. Let me just do that. So I was doing some flying a minute ago. So let me just check. This is all good and ready for a departure. So the first thing, I just want to give you guys another quick reminder, as it has been a couple of months since we have done a career mode stream. I have been every so often just coming on to get a little bit of money. We have got a decent amount of money in the bank and we're mainly just focusing on our own company, but today we might do a bit of that, we might not. Now obviously we've done everything in our family tree here, sorry. Currently the helicopters, I did want to try and do the helicopters, but I don't know, the controls don't seem to want to work. I mean, for all the other ones it does, but for the one you need to start out on, it doesn't seem to like my control, so we'll see how that is anyway. But yeah, and then we've got our heavy airliner rating, jet airline transport rating. That's not available yet. I'm not sure if it's not available on Xbox or if it's just not available on any other platform. So those who use PC, you will need to tell me that, as I do play on Xbox, but hopefully soon I'll be able to start playing on a PC, which will be able to, the graphics will be so much better, no lag, and we'll even be able to do some reviews on other aircrafts and fly on some other things, and we might be able to get the bar, because obviously the bar, like with the altitude, isn't available on the Xbox. But anyway, if we go ahead, we've done our company and then we got our, let's just have a quick check on our specialization. We got all of these we have done. Now the only ones we need to do is our charter surface, our firefighting, transport heavy and transport super heavy, which we can't do yet as it's not available yet. One thing I also want to do is when it says cargo transport heavy, it gives like a background of the Airbus A330. Now I wonder if it's only these ones, like in terms of big aircrafts, that you can fly for the big transport ratings. But yeah, anyway, I don't know. So if we go ahead and head back to our headquarters, there is a flight that is in here that I would like to do. If it's going to give it a second to load, let it catch up. There we go. And then if we just, there we go. If we zoom out, I want to do a, not that, so I want to do 737 flight. I'm not sure. The thing is, some of the, oh, Sab, there was one to London over here, like to one London Gatwick. It was somewhere over here. If not, we'll just do a different one. But bizarre. Yeah, let's do. Where's that to? It won't be. It says 2.5 hours. Let's just do it anyway. Why not? Let's just do a nice flight. We haven't done an airliner flight in a long time. We'll do the checklists as you guys would like, which will be properly done. And yeah, and that is. Oh. Simulator crash. Sometimes it crashes like that, guys. But anyway, I'll just yeah, don't know why it does that. Anyway, okay, right, here, guys. There will just be a couple of minutes to load. In the meantime, I'll just load it back in and yeah, just hold tight for like a couple of minutes. Thank you. Rightio, guys, we are back. Sorry for that slight delay. There was a simulator lag. If you guys want to see anything that you could have missed out on, you always feel free to go back later. But yeah, we'll go ahead and load in that flight again. Let's just do a flight to Budapest. Why not? It's a short, but it's not a short flight, but it's a longish flight. One thing that I do find with the Xbox is I'm guessing that the Xbox isn't sometimes powerful enough to comprehend, because it's doing the stream, it's powering all of this, the Xbox is powering all of this, and it's powering the simulator. So that is quite a big job for, like, it's powerful, but not as powerful as like other games do it. But yeah, it should load in. It's taking some time, hopefully, but it will load in. So, oh yeah, it's done it. Let's accept the mission, and yeah, let's hope it does what it needs to do. Okay, right, let's do this. I don't know why we're in, like, the aircraft's in another aircraft, but maybe that's not a big help. But if it is, ignore it. It's just a loading problem. Maybe it will fix when we're loading in. One quick question. I mean, you know, if you guys want to comment, you can. I doubt any of you will. But these crank buttons, I don't know if you can see them, but below the engines, there's like these crank buttons. You guys can see my hand. Yeah. There's these crank buttons, and I'm not actually sure. Not crank buttons, but they're just these buttons, and I'm not sure what they actually do in the Airbus. But please let me know, otherwise I'll just search it. But I'll give you a shout out if you do. However. Okay, now this is when it's stupid. Aircraft performance. Aircraft entered in a prohibited airspace.
Good afternoon. So we're flying to Budapest. Amazing place.
Attention please. Final boarding call for France Air Group FAG 3313 to Budapest. All passengers should go immediately to gate 16.
No, well, I don't like that. It looks weird. So let me... Alright, I'm gonna... go ahead and choose a different mission. It does seem a bit weird how that is like that, but well. So let's try that again. Sorry guys, there's been such a few delays. Oh my days, it's so slow. Right, there we go. That's 1 hour. Maybe something a bit longer. That's not bad. An hour and a half. That's not bad. Alright, let's do that on, and hopefully that'll give us something good. And I really want there to be like the boarding thing, because I like doing all those procedures and stuff. Oh, that's like a big island. So yeah, this one looks better. Oh, Libya. Oh, Libya. Okay. Passenger Transport Airline. Is that a Lufthansa? I think it's a Lufthansa. Because it says LFU. Let me search up that flight number, so it'll take some time to load in. Flight number, let me put it into Flight Radar. LFU. No? Okay, right. Let's accept the mission. LFU flight number airline. Continue. Oh gosh. Beat Super King Air. Is that true? Operator Lux Flights. Okay. Right. Alive. Rightio. That'll be good, and then we can do a proper flight like we haven't in a long time. But I think if we just keep restarting the streams over and over again, it's just gonna take some time. So it's best just to continue on the same stream. I mean, you guys won't mind, will you? So, but yeah, let's do this. Rightio. Here we go. So this is our Boeing 737 MAX aircraft. This looks way better, doesn't it? Let's go ahead and enter our aircraft.
Good morning.
Oh yeah, no.
So we're flying to Olbia. Amazing place.
Obia? Obia. Oh, I thought it said Libya.
Dear
Okay.
passengers, announcement for all passengers traveling on flight LFU 5011 to Albia, immediate boarding. Please prepare your travel documents.
Okay.
Captain, Noemi from the flight crew here. Prepped for boarding, Captain. Awaiting your orders.
Okay, so before we go ahead, we'll do that it'll be already done for us. So let's just go ahead and just do a few of our checklists. So battery is on apparently. I just want to make sure we align our things, and let's go ahead. Rightio, standby power. There we go. On. There we go. There we go. And let's go ahead and start APU. APU bleed air. And then we also need to align our IRS. Navigation. There we go. And now we can request for the passengers to board.
Luxembourg ground. Boeing Lima Foxtrot Uniform 5011. Could you please get the passengers on board?
Boeing Lima Foxtrot Uniform 5011. A ramp
Oh,
is
it
on
just
its way.
spawns. Wait, what's this? What's this here? Oh, anyway. There we go. Right, oh, we've only got one coach, so it's not going to be very big. Let's just triple check. I always do this. In every flight, I need to just make sure I have my good controls for everything. There we go, that is good. Let's go ahead and request that package. Right, we've aligned our IRS. There we go.
Could you please send the baggage?
Cabin power. We got that.
Boeing Lima Foxtrot Uniform 5011. Baggage is on the way.
Seats power. And need to turn the seatbelt. Actually, we don't need to turn the seatbelts on yet. We'll put the no smoking sign on. Go. We need to arm the emergency light. Armed. There we go. Let's request our catering as well.
Luxembourg ground. Boeing Lima Foxtrot Uniform 5011.
The catering
Could you
truck
please
is
send
on
the
the
catering
way.
truck?
Okay, so are our passengers going to board, or like are we just waiting here? I don't want to do all of this if they're not going to board. They're waiting in there. I can't see them. I can see the man driving the truck, but I can't. Have we not got any passengers to transport? Let's try and request our IFR clearance and see what that does.
Luxembourg ground. Boeing Lima Foxtrot Uniform
Maybe I'll try and do it again on the
5011
ATC.
ready to copy IFR clearance to Albia.
Anti-collision
Boeing Lima
lights.
Foxtrot Uniform
Those are
5011.
off. Oh, flight level
Clear to Albia
350.
Airport.
Okay.
Via the Golf Tango Quebec 2 Quebec departure. Expect runway 24. Maintain
Wait,
flight
do we
level
need these
350.
on or off?
Departure frequency is 125.0. Squawk 704. Boeing Lima Foxtrot
Okay.
Uniform 5011.
Yes, I heard
Did
your
you hear
last
my last
transmission.
Clear to Albia. Via the Golf Tango Quebec 2 Quebec departure. Runway 24. Maintain flight level 350. Departure frequency is 125.0. Squawk 7042. Boeing Lima Foxtrot Uniform 5011.
Boeing Lima Foxtrot Uniform 5011. Readback is correct.
Luggage
Contact
loading now
ground on
complete.
118.105 when ready to taxi. Good day.
There we go.
Luxembourg ground. Boeing Lima Foxtrot Uniform
Let's do this.
5011. I am done with the boarding.
Boarding
Fuel
complete,
gauge
Captain.
reads 50%, Captain.
No.
Luxembourg
You
ground.
haven't boarded
Boeing
yet.
Lima Foxtrot Uniform 5011. Could you please get the passengers on board?
Boeing Lima Foxtrot Uniform 5011. A ramp is on its way.
Boarding complete, Captain.
Now, apparently we've completed our boarding. Ugh. Hydraulic pumps are on. Right, if we've completed our boarding then, I have not. Oh, why does it say I need to request baggage still?
Luxembourg ground. Boeing Lima Foxtrot
Oh.
Uniform 5011. Could
Wait,
you
one
please send the
second.
baggage?
Boeing Lima Foxtrot Uniform 5011. Baggage is on the way.